Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Nick Aldis was backstage with Cody Rhodes on WWE SmackDown and confirmed his future plan for Roman Reigns. Not only this, but his words lit such a fire under another star that a Bash in Berlin match was made official right there. The opening segment of SmackDown saw Kevin Owens help Cody Rhodes stand against Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa. After that, Rhodes told Kevin Owens that he chose him as his next undisputed WWE title opponent. Owens refused this as he felt he didn't deserve it. The WWE champion said he was going backstage regardless to get the match made. Backstage, Nick Aldis was with Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. He initially said that he was planning to give Roman Reigns a rematch for the undisputed WWE title. This lit such a fire under Kevin Owens, who felt that Reigns didn't deserve it. Stating that the rematch clause hasn't been active in years, with only a few exceptions like Becky Lynch having gotten one, it eventually led to the SmackDown GM Nick Aldis confirming that Cody Rhodes vs. Kevin Owens will happen at Bash in Berlin 2024. It will be expected to open the show in Germany. Randy Orton, another ally of Rhodes and Owens, could headline the show as he has unfinished business with the new World Heavyweight Champion Gunther. There's no doubt that rematch clause or not, Roman Reigns fully deserves a rematch for the undisputed WWE Championship. Dominant reigns like that should ideally come with a rematch clause. Also, considering that Cody and Roman are 1-to-1 head-to-head, it only makes sense to eventually run it back. The landscape of WWE SmackDown is shifting dramatically, and the man pulling the strings is none other than General Manager Nick Aldis. After months of chaos involving the Bloodline, a dominant but fractured force in WWE, Aldis has finally confirmed his plans for Roman Reigns. With the tribal chief absent from television since his shocking loss at SummerSlam, speculation had been running rampant about when he would return and what his role would be moving forward. Now, Aldis has made it clear, when Roman Reigns comes back, he will be walking into a very different SmackDown. Nick Aldis takes control. Since being appointed as SmackDown General Manager, Nick Aldis has had a difficult task on his hands, maintaining order in the wake of the Bloodline's crumbling empire. With Solo Sikoa stepping up as the de facto leader and Jacob Fatu making an earth-shattering debut, SmackDown has turned into a battlefield for Bloodline supremacy. But Aldis isn't interested in letting Roman Reigns return and simply reclaim his throne without consequences. In an exclusive interview on the SmackDown Lowdown, Aldis addressed Reigns' absence and the state of WWE's blue brand. Roman Reigns has been a dominant champion for over 3 years, but this is a new era, Aldis stated. I have nothing but respect for what he's accomplished, but he doesn't get to waltz back in and act like nothing has changed. He will have to prove himself all over again, just like everyone else. This statement sent shockwaves through the WWE universe. For years, Roman Reigns has operated on his own terms, dictating his schedule and controlling the entire locker room with an iron grip. But Aldis is making it clear, those days are over. The Bloodline's internal war. One of the biggest reasons why Aldis is taking a firm stance on Roman Reigns' return is the current Bloodline situation. Solo Sikoa, now flanked by Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga, has taken it upon himself to restructure the family. He has openly defied Paul Heyman's authority and has hinted that Roman Reigns' absence has been a sign of weakness. The fact that Sikoa recruited Jacob Fatu, a powerhouse feared across the wrestling world, has added fuel to the fire. Aldis addressed the situation head-on. I don't care if Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, or anyone else claims to be leading the Bloodline, this power struggle isn't my concern. What I do care about is making sure SmackDown is not held hostage by a single faction anymore. If Roman Reigns comes back expecting to reclaim his throne, he better be ready for war. This declaration suggests that Aldis will not play favorites, even if Roman tries to assert his authority. With the Bloodline already splintering, the GM is more than willing to let them tear each other apart if it means finally bringing order to SmackDown. Aldis' plan for Reigns' return. While Aldis is keeping many details close to the chest, he did confirm that Roman Reigns' return will not be a smooth ride. In fact, he has already laid out a roadmap that will make it nearly impossible for Reigns to waltz back into the Universal title picture. Roman Reigns has been gone for months. If he wants back in, he will have to earn it. I don't care what his past accomplishments are, this is about what he can do now. Aldis then confirmed that he will be implementing a trial of the Tribal Chief. A 3-match gauntlet designed to test whether Reigns is still capable of leading WWE's biggest dynasty. The conditions are brutal. Match number 1, a Bloodline Gauntlet. Roman must face 3 hand-picked opponents, each representing a different part of the Bloodline's past, present, and future. This match is meant to show if Reigns can still dominate when the odds are against him. Match number 2, a special guest challenger. Aldis confirmed that someone from Reigns' past will be brought in to face him, an opponent who knows his strengths and weaknesses inside out. Speculation has already begun about whether this could be Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, or even an old rival like Kevin Owens. Match number 3, the final test. If Roman wins the first 2 challenges, he will have to face the leader of the Bloodline, whoever that may be at the time. If Solo Sikoa is still running the faction, then Roman will have to go through him. If Sikoa has been dethroned, then Reigns must battle whoever takes his place. All this logic is simple. If Reigns truly is the Tribal Chief, he should have no problem proving it. If he fails, then SmackDown moves on without him. What this means for WrestleMania 41. The timing of Aldis' announcement is no coincidence. With WrestleMania 41 on the horizon, the WWE Universe is already wondering what role Roman Reigns will play in the event. His match at last year's WrestleMania ended in controversy when Cody Rhodes defeated him to finish the story. If Reigns successfully completes the trial of the Tribal Chief, he could be primed for a massive rematch. However, if he fails, it could mean the official end of his reign over WWE. I'm not going to let Roman Reigns hijack SmackDown's main event scene, Aldis concluded. If he wants his spot, he has to earn it. Otherwise, SmackDown belongs to the future. Roman Reigns' response? As expected, the WWE Universe is eagerly awaiting Roman Reigns' response. The Tribal Chief has not spoken publicly about SmackDown's evolving landscape, but sources close to WWE claim that Reigns is not pleased with Aldis' decision. Some believe he may return sooner than expected to address the situation directly. With SmackDown more unpredictable than ever, Aldis' announcement has set the stage for one of the most intense returns in WWE history. Will Roman Reigns reclaim his place at the top, or has SmackDown truly moved on without him? One thing is certain, Nick Aldis is not afraid to challenge the Tribal Chief. And when Roman Reigns finally steps back into the ring, he may find himself facing a war unlike anything he's ever experienced before.